But I think the biggest issue that men face as it relates to mental health currently is emotional support and more specifically listening. So I have no shortage of friends who have came to me in their times of need or have had specific situations going on, whether it be like a really bad breakup, a death in the family, a parental divorce. Like, because we all experience those things. I've experienced those as well. But they've had no issues with wanting to open up and have somebody to discuss these things with. And with my experience with people, I feel like generally people naturally want to open up to be understood and to relate to people, but we tend to shrink and revert back into ourselves when those options or availabilities aren't when we're kind of shunned from doing that. And even that applies to even the most introverted of us. You might not want to share and divulge everything with everyone, but even with the people closest to you, you definitely want to have some kind of level of understanding to where if you feel like you need them or you need some kind of support, you can go to them. That's the basis of any real friendship. And with that challenge, I think when I say that people open up to the right people, who are the right people? So it's about people who are actually willing to listen and not be able to sit down and prescribe and say, oh, well, this happened to me, or when this happens, or I know somebody who's just like, just shut up and listen. And then actually seeking understanding. So if I don't understand, or if you're telling me something, just asking clarifying questions or asking things to give me more information so I can better conceptualize what you're trying to explain to me. And the really neat thing about that is, like, as you grow closer, people and foster these kind of relationships, I've noticed something that a lot of people really haven't, is that if you listen and shut up and stop sharing people's business, like people will tell you more and you can actually have better relationships with them. And it just amazes me the sheer amount of people who that when somebody tells them something personal, the first thing they do is get on the phone and tell somebody else, tell one of their other friends inside the group. And that's why people are distrustful and it kind of shuts off that communication bridge. And I feel like that's a real concern that a lot of men have.